Welcome to INAN's Student. INAN Student is a platform for law students to come here and deliver a lecture on the topic of their choice. Today we have with us law student Riya Chhajed. She is going to speak on consumer protection laws. She is from KES Shri Jayantilal H. Patel College of Law. So without wasting further time, I would request her to commence with the lecture. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Riya Chhajed and I am a 4th year student of KES Shri Jayantilal Patel Law College. Today my topic is consumer protection laws in India. Before I begin, let me ask you a question. How many of you have ever faced a situation where you bought something and it turned out to be defective? Maybe a mobile phone that stopped within a week, or a packet of chips that was filled with air, or maybe an online order where you asked for a branded shoes but received something else that looked it came from a roadside stall. Well, I can see many of people there who have faced such problems. At such times, what do you feel? Anger, frustration, or helplessness? But friends, this helplessness is exactly what the law consumer protection seeks to remove. Consumer protection laws are not just rules written in books. They are about you, me and everyone. They are about ensuring that ordinary consumer, the common man, is not exploited in the marketplace. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "A customer is the most important visitor in our premises. He is not dependent on us. We are dependent on him." The quote reminds us that protecting consumer is not charity. It is a duty and the foundation of a fair economy. Let's clarify what exactly is a consumer. Legally speaking, under Consumer Protection Act, a consumer is anyone who buys goods or hires services for consideration but not for resale or commercial purpose. In similar words, a consumer is a student buying books, a mother purchasing a groceries, or a patient visiting a hospital, or even a youngster ordering pizza from an online platform. In fact, from the moment we wake up in the morning while using a toothpaste to sleeping on a mattress, we all are consumers a day long. So essentially, every citizen is a consumer. That means consumer protection laws are applicable for everyone. Now, why is consumer protection so important? Because market often tilt in a favor of products, manufacturers and sellers. They have more resources, more information and more power. Consumer, on the other hand, are usually individuals without bargaining power, without inside knowledge of how products are made. For example, you see an advertisement for a fairness cream that promises to make you 3 shades lighter. In just 7 days, you buy it, use it and nothing happens. Who is at loss? The consumer? Or think about medicines. If a pharmaceutical company sells expired or substandard drugs, it is not just money at stake but a human life. This imbalance of power is why we need consumer protection laws. They act as a shield that ensures business is conducted honestly. Products are safe, advertisements are truthful, and grievances can be addressed fairly. Evolution of consumer protection in India has a long history of protecting consumer. Ancient scriptures like Arthashastra mentioned punishment for traders who cheated customer. Even during the Mughal period, rules existed to prevent adulteration in food. But in modern India, the turning point came in 1986 when the Consumer Protection Act was enacted. It was simple, quick and revolutionary for its time because it created a separate dedicated system for consumer grievance. However, with changes time, new challenges arose in online shopping, misleading influencer marketing, food delivering apps, data privacy issues, cross-border transactions and etc. To meet these modern challenges, the Consumer Protection Act 2019 was passed. It replaced the old laws and gave us more powerful and updated version. Let me walk you through some of its most important features of the Consumer Protection Act 2019. Consumer rights. The Act recognizes 6 fundamental rights of consumer: right to safety, right to information, right to choose, right to heard, right to redressal and right to consumer education. Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. Instead of going to a civil court, consumers have access to special forums, district commissions, where claims where a person can claim up to 50 lakh rupees. State commission, where a person can claim up to 50 lakh to 2 crore rupees. And a national commission, where a person can claim above 2 crore rupees. Central Consumer Protection Authority, a new regulatory authority with powers to order recall of unsafe products, impose penalties, ban misleading as advertisement, protect consumer interests, collectively worked harder. E-commerce and online protection. Online platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, Zomato, Zepto, etc. have a payment apps must follow a transparent practices. Fake reviews, misleading discount or delivery frauds can be punished. Misleading advertisement. Celebrities and influencers can no longer promote products blindly. If they endorse false claim, they too can be held accountable. This is a crucial in today's age of influencer marketing. I would like to give you some real life examples. Where in 2015 we saw a Maggi ban. When excessive lead and MSG were found in Maggi, the Food Safety Authority banned it nationwide. This was a classic case of protecting millions of consumers from harmful products. Also a Volkswagen emission scandal. The company was fined heavily for cheating customers with fake emission data in its cars. This showed that even a big multinationals are not above consumer laws. Also a Johnson & Johnson baby powder case. Reports of unsafe talcum powder led to a recalls and consumer lawsuits. This was an wake-up call for product safety. These cases prove that law is not just theoretical, it is actively protecting us. Now, I would like to put some light on consumer protecting in digital age. Today, technology has both a blessing and a challenge. On one hand, e-commerce has made shopping convenient. On the other hand, online scams and fake websites have increased. To keep up, the government has launched e-Dakhil portal, where consumer can file a complaint online without even stepping out into an office. Imagining sitting in a home, uploading your grievance and tracking it like just an online parcel. This shift has made consumer protection faster, cheaper and more accessible. But let us not forget, laws can also do such. Ultimately, consumer protection begin with us. Always ask for bills and receipts. Check expiry dates of medicines and food. Be spectacle. Too good to be true offers. Use complaint forums when cheated. An aware consumer is the strongest consumer. That's why the government slogan, Jago Grahak Jago, is so powerful. It reminds us that awareness is the first line of defense. There are a lot of challenges in implementation of Consumer Protection Act. Of course, no law is perfect. Consumer protection in India still faces challenges. Delays in disposal of cases due to heavy pendency, lack of awareness in rural areas, influence of big corporations and powerful advertisement, cross-border e-commerce where jurisdiction becomes tricky. So while the laws are strong, much work remains to ensure every consumer, whether in a metro city or a remote village, feels truly protected. Let me conclude by saying this. Consumer protection is not just a legal necessity. It is a moral responsibility. It ensures that markets remain fair, trust remains intact and ordinary citizens are not exploited. If democracy empowers us politically, consumer protection empowers us economically. It gives every citizen the confidence that their money, their health and their safety matters. So the next time you are cheated as a consumer, remember, you are not helpless. You have rights, you have forums, you have the law on your side. I'll end up this thought. If a citizen are heartbeat of a democracy, then the consumer are heartbeat of the economy. And when the consumer is protected, the nation is truly prosperous. So my friends, never stay silent against unfair practices. Raise your voice, file complaints and exercise your rights because silence helps exploitation, but awareness ensures protection. Jago Grahak Jago. Thank you.
Riya, thank you very much. It was nice hearing you. Nice research you had done. You had compared the current laws. You have also spoken about Arthashastra. So it was a well-researched topic, and it will help people to understand the concept in which you have spoken. Thank you. And a small token from Hammurabi to you.